Hey, good morning everybody. Andy with East County Guns at Fernand again, Fernand Rod and Gun Club with John and Lance. And we're shooting some new printed cans that have become available. We're going to talk about it. In today's test, we're shooting some Colt 11.5 guns. I know you guys have seen these a bunch in our videos. We've got the new B&T printed Inconel can hub back. And Ivan has been gracious enough to loan us the Griffin Optimus 6, which is their printed can from Griffin. And we're going to be running these things side by side, switching guns out and doing some comparisons. Here, trade me. Get another. You got more bags? Yeah. Y'all get some? John, look at the gassing. You seeing how short these are?
You're both the same.
Yeah. Probably let these cool for a minute.
In the face with that one. With this one, when I went to this one, I had
Dude, those are not coming out very hot, direction-wise. So we started by doing some one-for-ones, back and forth. I stood off to the side, changed positions, left side, right side, middle. And again, this is some of our most accurate unscientific testing that we're doing with my ear chronometer. They both have really good tone to it. I would say the B&T can to me was a little deeper and a little richer. Didn't have quite that twang on the front end of it. So I think of both of these products, the B&T to me sounded better. Even when I was behind the gun, it was a little less gassy. And again, the tone I think was a little bit better. The gas, which was affecting rate of fire, is noticeable on one of the sequences. And I think one of you guys did a mag dump. And it's noticeably slower. So you can visually see it's having less of an impact on the cyclic rate when we got to about the back of a couple of magazines.
So shooting the guns side by side, I felt like the B&T definitely took it. It was just shot smoother, it sounded a little bit better, and to me it had a little bit less gas. And he was right with the deeper, richer tone. I also heard the echo coming back up the range, and it was significantly quieter. So I really preferred the B&T. The gas on the Griffin wasn't that bad, but it was just a little bit more.
So I shot the B&T first. Definitely pleasant at the ear. Noticeably quieter. Little to no gas. Very, very pleasant to shoot. The green rifle, after I switched with John, a little bit more snappy at the ear. A little more gas in the face. So I definitely have to agree with John and the B&T taking it.
At the end we did a full auto mag dump, and the little bit full auto that I shot with the Griffin, it felt way more snappy. Like it was a little bit harder to actually control the recoil versus the B&T. And that might just be the Colt versus BCM build, but I don't know, I think the can has a decent amount to play with it, so.
I definitely have to agree with John there too. I shot the green rifle at the end, did a mag dump, and it was a little bit more, it was a little bit harder to control than the B&T.
We're going to talk about product construction and availability and a couple other small details on the materials. This is the B&T product. It is made with 3D printed Inconel. It ships with a hub back and a 1/2 direct thread. I dismounted it and put the Griffin Plan A taper because I like the taper mount on this system. It's a good system. On the Griffin product, this is printed also 17.4. It ships in 3 separate configurations. You've got their taper mount, you've got the dual lock, which is what this is, and they also offered a hub. For our locations, I chose to buy this unit strictly in hub and then allow you as the consumer to decide if you want to go taper mount or you want to go whatever other mount. We can just slide into the back of it. I really like dual lock. It's just an aesthetic thing on this and the diameter and stuff like that. So it's a good looking can. I think in a taper mount, when it gets a little lower on the flash device, it'll look a little cleaner, like how this looks. So price point on both of these, the B&T with this back end is around 30% more than this will be with the hub system when they both land and they're available in the store. When this comes with the dual lock, it's going to be closer to about a 10 or 12% difference in price. So if you're already set up for dual lock, you can take this unit, buy it in hub, and then install the dual lock. I did not order this in a dedicated dual lock system because it's a legacy system, and given my choices, I try to never buy legacy stuff whenever I can. I just think hub is dominating, and it just gives the consumer way more choices on mounting solutions and muzzle devices. So I'm really trying to not do legacy type back ends if I can avoid it. I will mention for today's test parameters, we are shooting PPU 556 in a 55 grain full metal jacket, so we had some consistency on cartridges, gas pressure, performance. I don't have like a mixed bag of ammunition because it will vary on gas pressure and performance. I'm grateful that Lance didn't get burnt today on the suppressor. Maybe we can link some of that footage in if you see what happened. So nobody got hurt during the footage today, so that's really good. Thank you for stopping by and checking the channel out. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think.
Serve words with nerve embedded.